Well, hello everybody. JFM Studios here to give you another live stream. Let's start this, B. Bam. Yep, working on another tarot card. As long the title is right, right? Yep. Okay. Well then, how are you guys on this fine Friday evening? Folded potato, welcome. TD Camper, welcome. The song, it used to be my old theme song. It's a karaoke version of it, but it's Talk to You Later by The Tubes. One of my favorite songs out there. All right. Right here is Strength. My gosh. It is another tarot card, like I just said, but this is my character, Marquise. He is a character from Jeff and Taylor. He's one of J&T's friends. So I decided to have him be Strength because, hey, it fits him. Do I have the card? No, that's the cat for reference. That's a fat cat for reference. That's another cat for reference. No, well, the original card has like a woman in a white gown, and she's opening a lion's mouth, and I'm like, nah, I can do something funnier. So I have Marquise carrying three fat cats, and one of them is Crazy Cat. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, hopefully more people will show up, but let's start this. If you're wondering why my intro is much different, it's because the song I've been using, I Wish, for my regular intro, it's been getting me into trouble. Because every time the live stream goes, it's archived, then YouTube just blocks it in multiple countries, including the United States, so I can't have that. So I gotta figure out a way around that. I might have to redo the intro. I'm probably, if I use the same song, I might as well slow it down a bit, maybe speed it up. I don't know, just so YouTube can't recognize it. But in the meantime, let's just play my regular songs. Psychic. Let's start with something quiet. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me over the music. If there's any audio problems, just let me know. Oops. Also, Lotso, welcome, and Michael Huckle, welcome to the stream. Hey, Positively More. Yes, my commissions are still closed. I am still working on yours. Don't worry, it'll be done. I just had to get, I just had to finish other commissions before yours, but yours is next. And yours is pretty easy too. I can whip that up in a couple days. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, it caught me off guard too when I was assigned to do it, because that's not really my go-to thing to do. But hey, it's something new, I guess. Heh, right. Well, it is Strength. That's the next tarot card that I'm going to do, and it is Marquise, Jeff and Taylor's friend. If you've read episode 15, you'll see Marquise there. Yes. Man, this song is a bit too serious, but I'm still gonna play it, you know, even though it doesn't fit the context of the picture. It's like, come on. I mean, I usually play this song or think about it when I'm drawing something sentimental or romantic. Ain't nothing romantic about chunky cats. Actually, yes, there is a House of the Dead reference. It's right behind, right here. In House of the Dead 2, the boss is this thing. A huge guy wearing a mask, and he has a gigantic chainsaw. So I'm just going to draw the chainsaw on the back, as if the guy just dropped it there and never bothered to pick it up. So Marqise, while carrying the chunky cats, you know, he just doesn't pay attention to it. Even while he's being chased by that thing, he'd still outrun it. He's got to see the cats, man. Marqise has the strength to outrun strength. I wish I had that strength. Yes, heckin' chonkers. My god. Oh, well, thank you. At first I didn't think so. I thought I botched it, you know, but, you know, learn something new. I don't charge more for the more risque art, but currently I am thinking about it because I'm gonna update my commission pricing, and things are gonna be a bit more expensive. Basically, just increase everything by $5. So a sketch would be $10 instead of five. But still, I add $5 for every character added. If somebody wants me to make a comic though, like a comic page, that would be a bit more pricey because those can be tedious to make. Because most of the time, there are multiple high quality pictures inside a bigger picture. So I don't know if I should charge $10 per panel or what. Oh, nice. Well, congratulations for graduating, Michael. It must be a great feeling. I remember I got my degree in the mail, I think. I don't know, it's been years since I got it, and I haven't used it. Gotta make sure to cover every line. I don't want any bleeds. Hate that. Photoshop can be a biatch like that. Ooh, nice. Dumb and Dumber, nice movie. King Kong, yesterday you watched 2001: A Space Odyssey, nice. I haven't seen that movie before, but I know the, references like the monkey surrounding the monolith, that song, and and HAL 3000. All right. Look at these chonkers. And they all look different. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Not a lot of people showing up. It's quite a low turnout today. Okay, that's wrong. Let's see here. What the? Oh, that's right. I picked all layers. That's wrong. That's very wrong. There we go. That's how you do it. Make a layer above that. Save, because you never know what might happen. Let me bring out Marquise's picture of him, just so I can get his colors right. I'm gonna have to put up a page, something. Oh yeah, the art gallery theme. Nice. Are you kidding me, man? Where's the leak? Huh? This isn't right. Bruh, this is not right. What's going on here? Let me undo. I have all layers picked out. If I don't have all layers picked out, it's like this. All layers? Something's up. You're planning to go to Applebee's. I don't know. That's a risk. In my opinion, that's a risk. I don't know. For me, I'm not. I'm trying not to go out, to eat in restaurants right now because, number one, that's a risk to me and other people. Also, I don't want to make the waiters and waitresses and I don't want to make the employees' workday more stressful. Even though I'm a good guy and everything. Doesn't matter if they're doing dine-in. I don't want to put stress on the workers. Because I see pictures of people going out in restaurants without masks and everything, and that's just, to me, that's just selfish. But to me, do whatever you want. My day's been good. Okay, nothing wrong here. For some reason, the all layers is not working. Does it work with other pictures? Let me... Yeah, my day's going good. Let's see, I woke up, work on some quickies for a bit, took a break, walked outside, continue on my painting. I'm almost done with it. Well, that's good that my streams make you feel good. I have that effect with people. But I can't please everybody, and that's okay. Yeah, something's up. Something's wrong. Huh? Okay. I forgot. I'm supposed to click on continue. This check here, continuous or something. All right, that should work. Okay, we're good. We're good. Well, that's awesome. It's so cool to know that I have like people looking forward to watch my streams and everything. I'm, dang it, dang it, cat. Okay. I know I'm not the most entertaining person or something, but I'm a very chill guy, and if people want to relax, they can watch me and see how I work my magic. Huh, you got Photoshop and After Effects for free. What versions were they? Because if they were CS2, then they were free anyway. At least I think so. Twitch and Pictaro. Twitch is a good site. I haven't been there much. I have a Twitch account, but I don't use it. Once I use it, or once I learn how to use it, I might stream there and see how things go, but I don't know. I'll never be a famous person, so it's like it's a moot point. Like it's pointless, you know. I might as well stick with YouTube for now. And I do like the streams myself because it's a nice way for me to upload consistently. Yes, I have done Patreon, but I just wasn't ready for it, you know. There was a point where I had like 10 or 11 patrons, but then in a span of a month they just left like all at once. Now I have probably 3 or something and they all donate $1 a month, which is like cool, awesome. To me it's like giving a tip to me every month, you know, supporting my comics and work, but I don't do any exclusive Patreon works or anything like that. I can't keep up with it. I'm just not ready. Let me let me get Charlie out here. There he is. There he is. Let me paint that orange in. I bet it is crazy. Is it a furry website? Yeah, I'm not into furries. If that's people's things, then that's good for them. As long as they're not hurting anybody and having fun, I won't shame anybody. But it's just not for me. Even drawing them, it's like not for me. If somebody were to commission me to draw a furry, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I have my characters like Bart's. He is, I think, a furry, but his proportions are not like a human's. It's human-like, but his hands are like huge, and his feet are huge. So it's like, you know. Ah, where's the light? Current? Okay. Well, nice. You defeated the system. Good for you. I really hope my Adobe Suite doesn't go kaput. Because if it ain't broke, I'm not gonna fix it. All I have left, if my Adobe Suite were to just disappear, then all I have left is Clip Studio Paint, and even then, I wouldn't have any program to edit videos, or to update my website, or format my comics. So I hope they don't do any sucker shit. Adobe. I have not heard of Digimon Adventures. I've heard of Digimon, but not Digimon Adventures. I've experimented with my characters being more cartoony like Western cartoony, traditional cartoon, but they just look weird. It's all just experiments and having fun. That's it. Maybe. I mean, they're just weird. They're sketches. I don't know where they are. Ah, Porco Rosso. I remember watching that for the first time like almost a year ago. Good times. I don't do point commissions. First of all, I don't know how to use points. You know, can I use points to pay rent? Seems kind of, pointless to me. No pun intended. Oh yeah, Castle in the Sky. I've heard of it, haven't seen it. I also remember watching Kiki's Delivery Service for the first time last year. But then, part of me doesn't want to watch it again. Because I remember the day when I watched Kiki's Delivery Service is the same day that things gone downhill for me. I have not seen it in. No, I have not seen Howl's Moving Castle. I had opportunities, but I just skipped it. Oh, speaking of movies, I did watch Doctor Strange yesterday. I'm on my way. I'm almost done with the Marvel Universe. I'm gonna be watching um, Thor Ragnarok next, and then Avengers and Infinity War, and then Ant-Man and Wasp, and then Endgame. Is that right? I mean, I've heard that I should watch Ant-Man and Wasp after Infinity War. Either that or before. I don't know. Hey, Pinochet Gifford, welcome to the stream. Pretty mellow stream right now. Not a lot of people showing up, but it's okay. More chance for you to get your word, in the chat. I can pay attention to you. I've been feeling pretty chill today. You see, I would like to watch Infinity War and Endgame after watching all the other Marvel movies, so I can know who they are and know their stories and get references and all that. Because I don't want to be confused when I'm watching a movie. I think British people, for the most part, are great. There are some bad British people, though.
Technodrome. Let's kick shout.
Yeah, I think Galactus would be the next bad guy. Do you think the Marvel Cinematic Universe would reboot the Fantastic Four? I think they should, you know. And I've heard somewhere that the Fantastic Four are more like explorers than superheroes. And that, according to the comics, the Fantastic Four is like they explore other planets. Kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy, like that. Of course, they're from Earth, but they really should be exploring stuff and having fun, and they use their powers, to get to places and to defend themselves, but not to fight crime. That's what I think the Fantastic Four should be like. Michael Castro, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Dream. am drawing Marquise as strength. It's another tarot card, Jeff and Taylor tarot card. And instead of struggling with a lion, or controlling a lion, he's carrying three chunky cats. Oh, we got new people here. We got Fair Travels. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. And Stevenson's Rocket. Welcome. Just in time to look at a very hilarious picture. Hilarious but inspiring. You gotta be crazy, baby, to want a guy like me. Yeah, you gotta be out of your mind. Crazy. Well, it must be some kind of mistake to give your heart away. Yeah, you gotta be out of your mind. Crazy. I usually don't sing, so that's a treat for you guys. But this song is so good, you know? For me, I like Marvel more. Better heroes, better stories, better movies, more consistent movies, and games. Although I do like Batman. Batman is cool in the DC universe. Still confused in what they're doing with Batman now with the movies, you know. They had a thing going with Christian Bale, you know, the Dark Knight series, but then everything just went haywire after that. It's like, what's going on with Batman? Is he played by Ben Affleck? Is he played by some dude? Oh, and thank you. Thank you for the compliment, Fair Travels. These are great cats. In the original tarot card, it was a woman, you know, controlling a lion. Here, let me put it on. I mean, it's so different from what I've been drawing, but it's kind of cool. Alright, here it is. This is strength. And it's very different. Marquise, he just likes to carry cats, you know. Carry cats to safety. Doom Patrol. I never heard of Doom Patrol. No, that's surprising, but haven't heard of every comic series out there. Guardians of the Galaxy is a fun movie, you know. Definitely. The second one feels more like a action comedy than action. Oh, yes, yes. The casting for the Marvel movies is awesome. And of course, I also watched Spider-Man Homecoming on Monday, and while I enjoyed that movie, you know, I still feel like Tobey Maguire is Peter Parker. He is the Spider-Man. The second best Spider-Man that I've seen is from the Spider-Man PS4 game. I'm sure Tom Holland is a good kid and everything, a very good kid. But it's just weird to me that Tom Holland's Peter Parker is like he's in high school, and apparently it's like several months after he got his powers, and there's no mentioning of Uncle Ben in that movie. Yes, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's another reason why I like Marvel more, is because they duke it out with Capcom. Of course, yeah, DC duked it out with Mortal Kombat characters, but that felt so out of place. I don't know. With Marvel, I can see Capcom and Marvel together. What Capcom needs to do is make their own cinematic universe. Hello, Jay. Welcome to the stream. And yes, I did mean Yuri Lowenthal. He is the voice actor. But I'm talking about the voice actor and the writing and the model for the Spider-Man game. That Peter Parker is or Peter Parker, right next to Tobey Maguire. I just like that story better. Like, can't wait to play the next one, Spider-Man Miles Morales. And I hope, with one of these sequels, whether it's in Miles Morales or the proper Spider-Man 2 or something, I would want to see Venom. We need to see Venom. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood to feel like that. Not feeling very heroic. I just want to draw color. Yeah, me too. I'm still thinking about buying a PS5 when it comes out. Well, maybe I'll wait several months after it comes out. Hey, Marcus Gillard, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Ah, yes, thank you. Cat faces are fun. And as a disclaimer, Marquise is not this buff in the comic. He's just a kid, you know? Just like J&T, you know? This is just a part of the card. In fact, every character in these tarot cards wear something different, and they look different. All except for J&T, they still have their regular clothes. Yeah, I hope there isn't either. Ah, yes, the Wii. I got a Wii on that holiday, believe it or not. I think I got it from a friend of the family rather than my parents, you know. That was surprising, but still, I enjoyed the Wii. The first game I played was it was either Wii Sports or Twilight Princess. But Twilight Princess was super fun. I loved it. It's my second favorite Zelda. Smash Brawl, nice. you know, I would like to get a Switch, but I don't know. I gotta watch my monies. But it's so tempting because I want to play Smash Brothers Ultimate, Mario Odyssey, all that fun stuff. Because it's Nintendo, you know. But you know, I just gotta stick to my guns. I like PlayStation. 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 Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ha! Yep. Michael Huggle, nice Simpsons reference. Nice. Cyberpunk, hmm? Jay, did you know what song I was playing? That was One Night in Neo Kobe City from the game Snatcher, which is a cyberpunk adventure.
J J Squad.
Rain Man? That was a game? I know that was a movie or something. Starring Dennis Hoffman, I think? We should leave the table. Definitely leave the table. No, I must know your technique. How did you do that? Ah, ah. That's one of my favorite Simpson jokes. Yeah, I think he meant Rayman. I have not seen Central Park. I haven't. I'm not big on TV right now. I just don't have the time or the interest right now. So I'm kind of jealous of people who are like, who have the time to just sit down and watch TV shows all day or all night, and keep up with multiple TV shows. Like, oh my gosh, how can you do that? How can you do that when there's work to be done? Like a comic. I've been thinking about this today. Like, I feel like a fool for making Jeff and Taylor into a series rather than a one-shot comic or something. Like back then, when I was a kid, when I drew Jeff and Taylor, they were in one-shot, stories. Like the very first adventure that they'd gone through is going to a different dimension and saving it. I should have done something like that. But if it wasn't for the series, I wouldn't have made other characters like Blue, the West End Girls, Jane, David, Cindy, and Maria. I hope you don't mind my rantings. Sometimes I use this as a platform to vent. I try not to be, um, not toxic, but I try not to be, I don't know. Mascot? Oh, that's a long story. Oh, I'll try to shorten it. Basically, Amanda was a character from my one of my series called Malice Mansion. She was the artist, and I liked her character so much that I just wanted to make her into a mascot. But she's still a character from my horror comics, so I might as well just have her there or something. Picked her as the mascot because I liked her design and that she's an artist. That's it. Writing question: do you ever have scenes in mind but have no idea what episode they will take place in? Yes, I do have those. Like for instance, I have a scene where I just want to have a scene where Jeff and Jane like talk on the phone for the first time, and I'm like thinking, where can I put that? Well, part of me wants to put it in one of my remakes. Like if I were to remake episode 7, Maria's birthday, I can put that in the beginning, you know. Well, with Jeff and Taylor, if I made it like a one-shot comic, I would have, made it into an adventure, a big adventure, introduced the main characters. If all the prerequisites, if all the other episodes just didn't exist or anything, if the G Station doesn't exist or anything, I could just introduce, Blue, Cassidy, the West End Girls, all in that same book, and Jane in that same book, while J and T are out fighting a villain, just one villain or two. But hey, I made a commitment to finish J&T, and even though it'll take a while, I still won't rest until it's done. It sucks. I would like a publishing company to just publish J&T, but people will be like, "Oh, don't publish your comic, or else you'll be owned by the man." You know. Make sure you go with creator-owned publishing companies, which I would love to. I would love to do, but the competition is so high. I feel like I'll be wasting my time if I tried. Hello, Black Ready. Welcome to the stream. Let's see if your song will come up, huh? Hasn't come up yet. Episodes, 60 episodes in JNT, all in all. 60. My gosh, if I get desperate, I might cut it. I might cut it. But 60 seems like the right number. I mean, I just got done with episode 16. So I'm just about, a quarter of the way done with the series. I'm also debating whether or not to release the episodes as like, do you guys like volumes, or do you like individual books, like the episodes as individual books? Like, would you rather buy a JNT volume with 3 stories in it, or buy a JNT episode as a single book? Because I do like the volumes, you get more bang for your buck. But they're longer to make. I should stop talking and keep on working. We got 11 people watching. The stream started out very slow, but we're picking up. Anything above 10 is good for me. Good, 10 viewers. And what can I say? I got spoiled. I got spoiled. Image Comics. Yeah, I'm afraid of Image Comics. I don't know. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I'm not good enough to be published with the big boys. Like Image and Dark Horse, and all those. I might as well find a smaller publishing company or something. But at the same time, they'll be taking a huge risk. And then there's also the thing, whereas like if I were to have my comics published, people will be like, "Who's gonna buy them?" Because no one buys comics anymore. It's always web comics. And if they do buy comics, it's usually well known, like the DC Marvel, not graphic novels, like independent graphic novels. I mean, dang, I remember back in high school, I wanted to be just like the guy who made Scott Pilgrim. It's like I was like, oh man, if he did it, I can do it too. But nope, reality caught me off guard. And I was also thinking about releasing JNT on Webtoons, but I'm like thinking, oh man, will the format fit? Because I looked at Webtoons and it's like, it's one of those scroll down comics. You don't click to the next page, you keep scrolling down. And I wonder if there's a limit, because my episodes will be like 48 to 50, 60 pages long. I don't know if Webtoons would be like, no. 40 pages total. 40 pages. I'm like, dang it. Yeah, I think volumes would work. I do have an idea of redesigning the volume covers. I think it'll be cool. Catch the people's attention. And John Coolis, my answer to your question, what was it? DeviantArt? I don't want to do that, Maybe if I have enough time. Amanda thanking a person for watching. I wish I knew how many people read my comic. Like, I wish I knew the exact number. Like, I know I'm kind of selling myself short, but it can't be more than 100. Like 100 people reading the latest J&T issue? No, that can't be. I would guess like 20. Making the comics in half. Like, if I just uploaded the comics, like half. It's like if I were to upload G Station, I upload one half and then the other half on Webtoons. That can work, maybe. Yes, yeah. Working on a series, especially a big series like J&T, is a lot of work, you know? Especially if you work by yourself, like me. I'd have no assistance or anything. Sometimes I feel like, oh, it's more rewarding if I were to do it by myself, you know? Since I'm like that, but I surely don't feel it. How much money did I make from my comics? You know, not a lot. Even with these tarot cards, I'm making them for fun, you know. Like I'm not gonna make a whole physical, you know, print of the cards, you know. I don't think anyone would buy them. I've been told that I should make like an art book or something. Or a book that I can sell that contains a lot of my, you know, independent works and sketches. That could be a good idea, but it's like, again, not a lot of people would buy it. Who cares? Hello, Saw the Master. Welcome to the stream. Animated series. What studio would produce it? I have no idea. As long as they don't use, as long as the animation looks right, I don't care who does it. Yeah, I think I should do that. Like, put the tarot cards in the art books. Sorry for my ranting, guys. You know, I'm just. It's been a good day, but at the same time, I feel like getting something off my chest. Oh, well, thank you so much, Saw the Master. Thank you for your subscription. I don't know, maybe quarantine is getting the best of me. Yes, I've seen Danny Phantom, only a few episodes. It's good, but I'm not a fan of the creator though. Butch Hartman is a weirdo. I mean, if you want proof, just look at Saber Sparks' newest video that dropped today. Oh, speaking of Danny Phantom, I do imagine Jeff Jefferson to have the same voice as Danny Phantom. Kind of like that. I want Jeff to sound just like that. Yeah, David Kaufman. I think he'd be a good voice actor for Jeff. Gotta catch 'em all because he's Danny Phantom. Look, see, I don't know who wrote that song, but if Butch did, he's a plagiarist. Come on. Gotta catch 'em all? Come on. That's Pokemon's slogan. Butch Hartman, he thinks he can take anything and be like, I created that. If you're an artist who works for me, I'm not gonna pay you. Exposure. Jesus. Curing autism. That's that's my Butch Hartman impression. Never meet your heroes. Yep, that's what Saber Spark said. Alright, let me save. All I have left is the background. We're an hour and a half in, just about. I might switch it to Clip Studio Paint because when it comes to backgrounds, I do like to use Clip Studio. Underneath that crimson dress. Mm-hmm. See is what you get on your knee. Anyway, where is it? Here we go. Hey, if Butch Hartman had a hand in making that theme song, then yeah, he copied it. Guy Moon, I don't care about him. Butch Hartman is the plagiarist here. Yeah, I'm not one of those uber Christian people. To me, it's just not healthy. You need to have balance. Okay, Saw the Master, thank you for dropping by, and I'll see you in another video real soon. And I will talk about Loud House someday. I have two sad Loud House pictures that I gotta talk about. Alright, have a good day, have a good weekend, see you later. And finesse and elegance. No, 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 no. Let's do something here. Sunset. Yeah. Here we go.
I don't know what you're looking for. You haven't found it, baby, that's for sure. You rip me up, you spread me all around. In the dust of the deed of time. And this is not a case of lost, you see. It's not a matter of you versus me.
Ah, yes. Shane's mom is supposed to be super Christian, and she is a parody of those types of people.
Losing my favorite game.
All right, Marcus. I'll see you later. Thank you for dropping by.
You're mine again. I'm losing my baby, losing my favorite game. I only know what I've been working for, another you, so I could love you more. I really thought that I could take you there, but my experiment is not getting us anywhere. I had a vision I could turn you right, a stupid mission and a legal fight. I should have seen it when my hope was new. My heart is black and my body is blue, and I'm losing my favorite game. You're losing your mind.
All right, more. I got you.
I'm losing my favorite game. You're losing your mind again. I'm losing my baby, losing my favorite game. I'm losing my favorite game. You're losing your mind. I tried, but you're still. I tried. I'm losing my baby. You're losing a savior
I was just thinking about this song the other day. To tell the truth, guys, I wasn't in the best of moods earlier this week. Just feeling down on myself, but it happens.
Up on Melancholy Hill there's a plastic tree. Are you here with me?
Oh,
Just looking out on the day of another dream.
that's very sweet of you to say that. Fair travels. Like, it's a nice reminder to know that that my comic is, you know, somebody's, part of somebody's like routine or favorites. I mean, hey, if I can't lose hope, I know J&T has the potential to be popular. I just gotta, get my name out there and be better at marketing because it's all on me. But that's so cool. I remembered when you first appeared, and in my comments, like back in 2012. I think it was a little after I released episode 4, Party Time, and you drew that fan art of Party Dude. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. I was really impressed by that fan art of Party Dude, that sketch. Then I was like, oh man, a professional artist is following me. And then I found out, you were like in high school, and I'm like, what?
If you can't get what you want, then come with me. Up on Melancholy Hill, the manatee. Just looking up.
Oh, I haven't heard of Gorilla's latest albums. This song is still relatively new to me. I know it came out like a long time ago, but still. I really got into this song back in 2018. And even now, whenever I hear it, I think of, better times. When I was full of hope. If you ever decide to draw any character printing on the screen with a paintbrush, what characters would I do it with? I'm just saying because why not? Character painting on the screen? Oh, that thing. Okay. I don't like to do that because that's breaking the fourth wall, and I hate breaking the fourth wall. I mean, I don't know if I had to choose, it'd probably be Amanda because it fits her. Huh, you used to be scared of 2D. Well, I wouldn't blame you if you were young. Oh yes, the vocals on this song. That's because it is Phil Collins. This was when he was in a band called Genesis. Oh, well, thank you so much. Yes, yeah, pure JNT is pure and fun, and of course, I would never change that. Of course, it would be a bit darker in the later episodes, but it would have a balance. You know, I know what to do. It's like it's still lighthearted. Oh, oh, thank you. Yeah. Um, I've been told that JNT is very sincere. Ho ho ho. Oh, thank you. Fair travels. Yes. I really got to remind myself that I that JNT does impact people in a way. I may not get the huge audience that I was expecting back then, but I do have a very loyal fan base that eagerly wait every quickie, every episode, every video. So I gotta learn how to count my blessings. Sometimes it's hard to do. You know, I have friends that are fellow creators, and they have a hard time, getting followers. We're on the same boat, and most of the time I have more followers than them. So I gotta wonder if they get jealous of me, which I totally understand if they would, but I gotta help them. Why do you think I push for Rosengard so hard? And the Kamihoshi. Because, I know them in real life, yeah, but still. They're very underrated artists with cool ideas. Oh, thank you for thinking I'm a good guy. I mean, I guess it's true. I try to be modest about it, but yeah, it does reflect my views of the world. JNT. There are some parts where I'm like cynical, but cynical in the right ways. Like if I'm questioning, corporations or the government, how they treat others. That's where being cynical can be productive. But for an example, when it comes to romance, like romance and like J and T, of course I want. Of course, Jeff and Jane are like the main focus of a romance story, but I don't want it to be cringy or toxic. You know, I don't want people to be like, "Oh man, here he goes again, Jeff with longing over Jane." You know, he's creepy. No, I never want Jeff to be creepy at all. I don't want him to sound desperate or whiny about Jane. I mean, there will be moments where he feels vulnerable about his feelings and he questions them because he's never felt anything like this before. You know, there's something about Jane that he just loves, and it's like so something mysterious about her, and that's why he's so intrigued with her. Even though I have bad luck with love myself, I will not deprive my characters' happiness by having them go through heartbreak. It's not right. And what am I doing with this grass, man? This grass is so random. That's not a dumb question at all. Adult Jane is yes and no. I mean, when it comes to physical looks, like I know when I draw adult Jane, like she's very curvy and buxom. That's not a requirement for my ideal woman or anything. But but no, actually Jane's personality is much different than what I find in a woman. I know it's weird to say, but I I'm really into like nerdy looking girls, like cute geek girls is what I'd say. Like the sexy librarian type, those type of girls. A girl who's into anime and cartoons and just loves um, a girl who or a woman who loves my comics and of course I love her work too. If she's an artist, a girl who's very sincere and nice, shares the same political views, isn't afraid to defend herself or speak her mind. It's like I find that very cool. But you know, I'm learning how to be happy with myself. It's been a very tough 3 months. Like November, December, January. It's been very tough for me, but I'm getting better. Ever since I had counseling, learning how to love myself more. And of course, nowadays I defend myself and stick up for myself. Yeah, I feel like I can express my feelings more in these in these streams because who in their right mind is gonna rewatch the whole thing? So I feel safer when I talk about my feelings on a stream. Of course, I won't tell you guys everything, but you know, God, I never felt so depressed. It was before Thanksgiving too, so that time, no, I was at my lowest. Yes, yeah, that's the reason. And for the longest time, I would blame myself. I would think that I'm being punished or something because I wasn't good enough. But, you know, therapy got me through that. Do I watch other streamers? Yes, I do. Not artist streamers, but I do watch a guy who plays games that streams called Dazerin Gaming. Yeah, Dazerin Gaming. He is, I'd say he's an online friend of mine, and I first saw him back in 2014 when he was like, Let's Playing Resident Evil, the remake. And I just liked his style. He doesn't try too hard. He actually plays the game good. He's funny. He's very sincere. I can tell when a person is sincere. Some people are into Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. I'm into Dazerin. Not in that way. I like, watching him play and junk. And he's a generally good guy. It just sucks that he doesn't have a lot of followers or something. So if you want to watch a new Let's Player, I suggest Dazerin Gaming. And my God, this song. This song is I don't know, Jeff and Jane's 100th theme song. But yeah, this song really hits home. I'm sorry, John. Sometimes I get, into my own ramblings that I forget about, questions. I overlook questions. I like the very first Power Rangers, the original. Or the Saban Entertainment. Hey, I've heard of Chugga Conroy. He's cool. I mean, recently I've been watching these archives of Proton John's races, and I thought those were cool. I sometimes that would be so cool to participate in a race. Playing games with friends and racing each other. Or in my case, probably have a stream with a bunch of my artist friends, and we all draw together. And we have multiple screens seeing what we're drawing. That'd be fun if I knew how to do that. If Jeff and Taylor characters were a fantasy race, what would they be? I'd love for them to make a cameo in Fair Travels one day. Let's see. Would they have to all be the same race? Or could they be different races and classes? Alright, Jay, you take care too. And I wish you the best of luck in what you're going through. I know it's hard, but you know, you'll get through it. I know you do. You will. That's so cool for J&T to make a cameo in your comic. Fair travels. Let's see here. Jeff and Taylor. I'd imagine them as wood elves. David, he'll probably be an orc or a dwarf. Yeah, make David a dwarf with a small axe. He's the guy with the small axe. Nah, I am not gonna listen to this. Yeah, I don't think I'll be very good at streaming video games. I mean, you've seen what I did back in Wednesday. Speaking of which, I did beat Castlevania 4 for the first time yesterday. Of course, I cheated with, using save states, but still, I beat it. It's so fun. They could be different. Oh well, well in that case, have Jeff be a wood elf. I think I don't know the tall elf with the bow and arrow. I don't know if that's a wood elf or something. Have David be a dwarf. He would make a fine dwarf. I don't know if Druid is a class or a race, but I gotta catch up with my fantasy lore, with the races and everything. Okay, I'm looking at Wikipedia here. Yeah, mostly, most Jeff and Taylor characters will be elves, I can imagine. Except for David, he can be a dwarf because, that's what he gets for being rude. There is a quickie coming out where David is making an ignorant statement about female workers. It's like he doesn't believe that women are like making less than men, and he suggests that they make more than men if they go into the right business, like a stripper or a cam girl. That's what David thinks of a successful woman. And in my opinion, a woman has her right to do whatever she wants. I have no problem if she wants to be a cam girl or something like that. That's fine. That's her decision. But to suggest that all women should do that, no, no. That's an ignorant statement by David, and he gets punished. Yes, I did see the chainsaw controller of Resident Evil 4, but I have never used it before. I don't think I ever will. Should prostitution be legal? Yes, I think so. I mean, I would never be a client, but I think, it's a business. Between consenting adults, I think it should be. If prostitution was legal like that, then I truly believe that there'll be less sex crimes. I would run for office, but I feel like I'm too stupid. Like, I don't know how things work, really. But at the same time, I will never be corrupted. I'm one of those candidates. I'm a Bernie Sanders candidate. Like, I would go into Washington if I was elected, and I would speak the truth. I would say, I'm not your friend, Madam Speaker. I'm the friend of the American people. I would never take your money, and if I do, I'll use it on, helping the American people and betray the big donors, because that's how I am. And the big donors would, slander against me because I can't. I wouldn't fall in line. That's what I would do in my fantasy world. But they really did my guy Bernie, bad. It would have been the perfect time too. It's like Trump is in hot water, especially with what's going on here. His poll numbers are dropping, but then I'm like, my freaking hope is drained because it's like, oh, Joe Biden. Ugh. It's like, if he gets elected, Joe Biden, then what? Then what? You know, he's gonna do nothing. And if he does do something, it's gonna be light change. Super light change. I think he said he's gonna be in office for one term or something. He won't run for 2024. So that leaves room for a progressive for 2024. I don't know. I can't wait that long. Yang? Oh yeah, Yang is interesting. I had a hard time, like warming up to Yang because it's like he wouldn't back Medicare for all. That's my number one issue. It's like I want universal health care, not for me per se, but for I think about other people. I may not need health care right now. I'm healthy, thank goodness, but there are people who are suffering, and I want them to. I want them out there. I want them. I want them cured and not having to spend money. Oh yes, David is acting a fool for sure. But hey, it's character growth. He'd say a lot of ignorant stuff right now, but later he'll grow, he'll mature, he'll learn his lessons. Well, I would have to find those pictures first. Alright, let me paint in some clouds and then we're almost done with this. Yep, David is the inspiration. Excuse me, Carl is the inspiration for David. Oh, frick frack. I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry. I did not know that until Michael Hucko pointed that out. I'm like, how long was that there? Seriously, how long was that there? I'm so sorry. Grand Theft Auto 5 was a great game. I liked it. Vice City, I started on it, I haven't finished. I've never finished it though. After this stream is over and after I find those pictures and send it to Joe, I'll I think I'll call up one of my friends, one of my Fairbanks friends. Sometimes I like to vent to him, you know, talk about my problems. Oh yeah, the first SmackDown vs. Raw. And this is a song that I've heard back in high school and in my dad's car because you know this was released when he was a teenager, I think.
Ella era una chica plástica, de esas que veo por ahí, de esas que cuando se agitan sudan Chanel No. 3, que sueñan casarse
This song right here, I'm just translating it roughly, but it has to do with a guy. He's just singing about the upper bourgeois people. He's talking about a woman who's into fashion and she's superficial and vain, and talking about a guy right now, her husband, who's just as vain and superficial. And then later in the third verse, um, he talks about their child and teaching him that he's no, never to interact with poor people or people of different skin color or something like that. You know, they're very rich and you know elitist people. And this is a power to uplift the working class of Latin America. I don't listen to Cardi B at all, but I did like that she endorsed Bernie Sanders. you know, that's basically it. But unfortunately, it didn't help that much. But still, it's stupid ass voter suppression. Both sides do it, guys. Republicans, Democrats, they all do it. Voter suppression. They all do it. Democrats do it when a progressive is running. They close down poll stations, like what they did with um, Charles Booker in Kentucky a couple weeks ago. Friggin' what's her name? Amy McGrath won. This right-wing Democrat, who I think will lose to Mitch McConnell, because people don't know better. If they open the goddamn polls like they should, then I think the Charles Booker would have won. Would have been easier for people to vote, But no, they just they. I don't know why. Michael, you live in Kentucky. Did they give a reason for why they closed those polling stations? And it better not be because of the virus. It better. Because if that was the reason, they would have just canceled the whole damn thing. Or better yet, they would have kept all the polling stations open and, fewer people in each station, and then you have less chances of the virus spreading. Doy! Come on. I wish I was in charge of America. Then none of this would have happened. Good things. All good things. But like I said, I'm not very eloquent in my speech. You just heard right now, I'm not very eloquent. I'm just like Trump. As I hate to say it, but the way I speak. Alright, I think that it's going back to Photoshop, just so I can do some finishing touches. And make sure that I have the right channel on. There we go. Sorry for that, guys, earlier. We got 5 people watching. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. I'm almost done anyway.
Puerto Rico, México, Venezuela, Perú, República Dominicana, Cuba, Costa Rica, Colombia, Honduras,
It's so funny to listen to this song while looking at the cats.
Bolivia, Argentina.
All right, John, I'll see you later. Have a good weekend, and I'll see if I can find those pictures. If I can't find them, then I won't be sending it to you. Just a heads up.
Check it out now. Yeah, check it out, yo. Yo, check it out now. Third strike, yo. Yo, I know you got your options, so pick the right thing. Some choices to make and mad ruckus to bring them. Just hooked on it. Dark bodies who want it. I don't know where you got your skills from. Jump off it. Bring it on. Any opponent or contender. No one can stop this. With guns or objects. As far as I'm concerned.
Yes, I did do a podcast a long time ago. Some of the old followers of mine remember that podcast. It was interesting. All I did was talk about my my characters, my comics, and myself. But then I just got out of it. After a few troll comments, I just got out of the game. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to do this. The last time I did a podcast, was back in 2016. Man, and what a final episode it was. I was drunk and everything. My comic volumes, as in volume 1, 2, and 3, my current volumes. I thought about it. But if I were to do that, then each volume would be super expensive. More expensive than the ones that they sell at Indie Planet. That's why I want people to buy off of Indie Planet because it's more affordable. At least for domestic buyers. I know it's a different story for international, but still. All right, I'm done. I'm done, guys. Strength is finished. Now, did I resize this? Let me see here. Let me open. Oh yeah, I would love to have a convention or go to a convention in Kentucky. That'd be nice. Once this virus stuff is all over, I would definitely want to go there. As long as I have the funds. But there is an alternative. You can buy the comics directly off of me. We can. I was thinking about that. I mean, I can announce it on a YouTube video, like, "Hey guys, buy Jeff and Taylor volumes from me." Which side? 6. Okay, cool. I'll resize it. Save as a JPEG. Done, guys. Yes, thank you. Is there a House of the Dead boss for every tarot card? Yes, the major arcanas. There are 20 House of the Dead bosses. The only tarot card that's not that a boss was not named after is the devil. I'm thinking they're gonna leave that for the very, very last installment of House of the Dead or something, or the next installment at least. That'd be cool. You know, Sega just has to do something. Damn, 35,000. Nice. All right then. That's the end of this. Let me go back to intermission, and you can see my new intermission screen. Yeah, I got rid of the sexy Amanda faces, so I've just put J&T characters there. Put my producer there, Cactuan with glasses, and of course Amanda because she's the my mascot. And for fun, I added some gifs on top. There we go. I saw Proton John do this. You know, he has his intermission screens just like this. He adds GIFs. Oh yeah. Alright guys, so that's it for me. This is the end of the freaking stream. I'll play my outro, but it'll be silent because it has music. It has that song that YouTube would be like, hey, you can't use that or else we'll block your video. I'll think about it. I'll fix it. Heck yeah, look at that. You got Drake doing his simp dance. You got Dwayne dancing like a fool, not moving his head at all, like a demon. You got Rick Astley, classic meme. I like to dance like that, like Rick Astley sometimes. You got this one guy swapping paper towel. I don't know where this is from. That's funny. We got the long-haired dude pointing at something, looking distressed. Bad acting. This is from a movie called Italian Spider-Man. And you got Keenan Thompson as Thanos, looking confused by all the mayhem. Oh, I think I just answered that. He's from Italian Spider-Man. If you look it up on YouTube, and they'll probably show some random clips from it. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful weekend. JFM out. Goodbye.